Well, it's another foggy morning here. We have a lot of these lately. We've been getting fog every night. And it lasts into the morning hours. I love fog. It just looks so pretty. But it's hard to drive. I drove home the other night through the fog and it was not that easy. But whatever. It's about -2, -3 right now, so it's a little chilly, but I don't know, it feels alright. Some days it feels cold when it's warm, and today it feels warm when it's supposed to be cold. Anyway, we had an interesting night last night. Oops. Wow, that's a whole row of cars. 1, 2, 3. People are actually scraping. Is it scraping out there? Frosty? No. I guess it should be. It's cold enough to be frosty. Yeah, one of my friends on Facebook mentioned that her husband was scraping the window this morning, but that's over in Kitchener, so it might be a little cooler. Don't go this way. Yes, I'm going to take the turn before until they fix that hole. Maybe I'll take this turn. Is this a better turn to take than the other one? I don't know. Anyway, last night. Yeah, this might not have been such a good turn because you're right on the hill. Righto. Perhaps not the best of turns. You have to stick your nose out. Oh, you're going out? Oh, I'll go out then. Yay. That was easy. There was a car backing out just up on the lane, on the road, so I just took the advantage of also pulling out. Last night, we went to see Skyfall. Have to see, all the Bond movies, and I love Daniel Craig, so that was cool. It was nice. Also, well, when we got there, somebody was yelling in a loud voice saying, "Attention, attention," that their system was down and they would not be accepting anything other than cash. No credit cards, no debit cards, no gift cards, nothing. Only cash. Which was okay, but the lines were long. Everyone was, going to see Breaking Dawn, right? So there were a lot of kids seeing that. But everybody waited patiently and paid their cash. And it was only delayed by about, I'd say 10 minutes. Because there was a bit of a delay. I didn't like standing around a half an hour in the lineup, though. Didn't mean to be standing that. A whole day was worth of standing, and then a whole night. And we even ran into a couple of my students from Lithuania. 2 bleach blondes. That was cool. They were there to see Breaking Dawn, of course. Why do I say of course? I assumed they would be there to see Bond, but they were there for Breaking Dawn. One has a lot of language, the other one doesn't, so I suppose it would make more sense for them to see the more emotionally charged, less sophisticated movie. I don't know. Anyway, we were there to see Bond. Skyfall. I liked this Bond a lot more than I have some others. And my husband didn't like it as much as the others. And most likely that was for the same reason. Because I prefer this kind of Bond. And I don't know why he prefers the other. I first got into Bond with the books. I didn't get into Bond because of the movies. He got into Bond because of Sean Connery and that kind of a Bond with all the fancy gimmicks, and then, you know, Roger Moore and all that stuff later on. Gimmicks, gimmicks, gimmicks. But this Bond was so basic, so realistic, and that's what I remember from the books. This was plausible. You could believe that such a man could succeed simply based on his own skills, and I really liked it. Okay, the thought in my mind was, bitch. Oh, you have to realize, you know, sometimes we have these thoughts. Oh, am I parked too close? Maybe you're parked on line, sweetie. Anyway, yeah, I really, really enjoyed that Bond. Was my kind of Bond. Can't wait for the next one. If they keep this up, I will really like to keep seeing Bonds. Anyway, see you folks.